Hello, welcome back to GGobbie, your graphite goblin. I just need to throw out I'm a little behind on throwing out my stream notifications here. But just in a moment, we will be getting back into Divinity Original Sin 2 on Tactician mode. I may need to use the bathroom as well. I should have done that before stream, but by the time I realized stream was about to happen. So, in the interest of the show must go on, I will hold it for a little bit, but I might throw on my BRB with the ad going. What do you mean unable to sync? Play anyway. Being weird about my saves. Not just this game, it was being weird about No Man's Sky as well. Back to Divinity. And we're gonna pop out chat. There we go. Continue game. Loading. So, last time on Divinity Original Sin 2, sorry, a bird seemed like it tapped my window. Anyway, ADHD squirrel. Last time on Divinity Original Sin 2, or rather GGobbie plays Divinity Original Sin 2, we met the Seekers. We found our way to this this bell, this rusted bell, and convinced Bahara here to lower down the vines to allow us to climb up. The Seekers themselves are not just followers of Lucian, but followers of the Seven that are dedicated to finding and protecting Godwoken and guiding them on their path to becoming divine, much like they did with Lucian himself. They are a concept that dates back to Divine Divinity, I'm pretty sure. Granted, it's been months now since I played that. We found Han, the guy that helped us escape. He's sitting right here.
By Lucian's locks, stop fidgeting, lad.
Yes, stop fidgeting, Han. Then we met Simone, who, despite herself having healing magic scrolls, is not able to perform healing magic herself. So
I think I dodged the Hall of Echoes there.
I can stand.
We help these guys heal. Hey, thanks for the sub, Baba. Welcome in. Let's see. We spoke with the statue here. We also spoke to Gratiana, who's over here. She's not rendered because I'm too far away. But spoke to the statue.
Thank you. You were missed.
Oh, nice. Yeah, thank you very much for that. Much appreciated. Gratiana. I forgot what Gratiana had to say, but Actually, we went over here and spoke with Duggan and Leia. Leia herself is very talented at removing source collars. Beast was very friendly with Duggan, even though apparently they don't really know each other. And rather than us having to go find Gareth to convince Leia to remove our source collars, she just did it because Beast is cool, I guess.
Divine blessings. It's good to see Gareth safely
I
safe.
pray you will bless their armor, so no curse may pass. I pray you see them safe.
The statue of Amadia wanted to the statue of Amadia weeps for her children, and GGobbie shared in her grief, and because of that she bestowed her blessing, which is this blessed steam. Now I see that an ad is starting soon, and I really need to use the bathroom, so I will be right back.
Sharp and true.
Break time, Gobbies.
As you wish.
Back to Divinity.
This one might serve, but
Okay.
not for long.
Sorry about that. That was I actually had to leave work a little bit early today because I'm streaming at my normal time, but I had to have an emergency meeting with someone from school, or rather I had to make sure I made time for school, because apparently, because I was really stupid in my 20s and withdrawing from classes all the time, I was on financial aid probation, and that was from 17 years ago. There are students at that school now, granted it's a community college, but there are students at that school now that are older than, or that are young, no, they are older than my, my record of being on financial aid suspension. So I had to apply for an appeal for that. Anyway, we met the Seekers being, you know, the people that find Godwoken so that they can guide them on the path to become divine. And they were missing their leader, Gareth. We found Gareth way up here at Brachus's armory, you know, Brachus Rex, the Source King. I spent several tries trying to beat that. It kept screwing up on me. Like sometimes the groups of enemies would group together, or there was another time where I managed to beat the first group on its own, but found out Gareth was dead because of that side of the battle progressed. It was a whole day. But I fought some undead and I fought some salamanders over here, so it wasn't, you know, totally unproductive. I had a few easy battles. But that one in particular was, like, harder than I was expecting it to be. Anyway. I need to get... Oh, I need to talk to Gareth next, because now that I've rescued Gareth, we need to have a little chat about what to do next. Where did he go? There he is. He's making the rounds.
Get those weapons into shape. We'll need them.
Aye, sir.
You come at last. I'd no doubt you'd find your way to us, not after witnessing your bravery. I know you seek answers. I'll tell you what I can.
I can make this work.
How did you Seekers end up finding shelter here?
We'd just landed on shore. Minutes later, Dallas sailed in on the Lady Vengeance, screaming like a banshee. We had no hope. Most of us were dead in the blink of an eye. She had horrors at her side, shriekers they call them. They still protect the harbor, firing pure death at anything that catches their eyes.
Right, saw a few of those.
The Lady Vengeance is still anchored there too. Lucian, save us from whatever plot Dallas is concocting on it.
Well, what happens next? Do you have a plan?
Well, I had a plan. Gratiana told me of weapons that could counter these shriekers. Purging ones that steal source from its host.
If you went back to school, they would probably deny you for unpaid parking tickets. I don't know if the school keeps a record of that specifically. My financial aid probation was, like, very school specific because I was able to go to a different school without that record following me.
I went to that armory looking for one of these wands, but Alexander's bootlickers stumbled in first. I found nothing but dust and blood. We've got to find a way to silence those shriekers. If we do that, the Lady Vengeance is ours. Freedom is ours.
They had parking authority where you went? Dang. Now that I think about it... Well, no, I thought about this earlier, but, like, the fact that I'm still on financial aid suspension after 17 years, you'd think that would fall off my record. Like, hey, maybe your life circumstances have changed and now you're actually ready to go back to school. So when I wrote my appeal, I basically said that, like, I gave them a lot more detail about, like, why I was withdrawing from classes all the time and all that, but no, I basically told them, like, I'm much older, my circumstances are much different and much stabler now. I don't need... I have, for one thing, I have a job that has a steady work schedule. Yeah, and I'm, like, much more aware of what I'm getting into now rather than way back in my 20s. I didn't know what it meant to be in college. Anyway. We do that, the Lady Vengeance is ours. Freedom is ours. Well, I can help you and your Seekers. This sounds like my ticket to freedom.
I can't imagine anyone more capable. Lucian truly shines his light on you. See Gratiana. She knows every songbird and blade of grass on this isle. I'd go myself, but she seems, shall we say, dissatisfied with my recent failure. The Lady Vengeance waits offshore, ready to sail for a righteous cause. Find a purging wand. Alexander's shriekers will rot.
Alright. Wait here for now.
We'll turn the tides, my friend. Divine be praised.
Aye, aye.
I can make this work. Maybe.
Make the blades sharp and true.
Guess I'll talk to Gratiana then.
As you command.
So, you returned Gareth to his flock. I must say, I never thought to see him again. You have my thanks for giving them hope, but I fear for their future. They cannot escape these swamps. They do not have the strength.
Is there anything you can do to help? You seem rather powerful.
Armadia has not gifted me the grace to heal, nor the strength to fight. There is nothing more I can do.
I don't know about that. If you don't have the Seekers, we're all doomed. Surely there's something you can do.
Perhaps you are right. Perhaps there is another path. I told the Seeker that the soul-forged weapons of Brachus Rex remain hidden in a vault, but the Magisters recovered them before he could. Gareth failed to reach the armory in time. But there is another vault, hidden beyond the Magister's guile. If you can steal away these weapons, your friends may well stand a chance. But beware, such items are of limited power. If they cease to function, speak to me. I will be able to help.
Hi. Well, thanks for the information. I'll promise to investigate.
Armadia's blessings on you. But pray, a moment. This vault also contains relics of great power. Soul jars. If you return these to me intact, I could make an offering of them to Armadia. Her blessing could save many lives.
Do I look like some sort of soul jar boy? Alright, fine. I'll be on watch for the soul jars. Soul jar. Sorry, vowels.
Armadia's blessings upon your brave soul.
You've done well so far. Keep it up.
Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to pull out my weapon.
To serve you, sir.
I need to stop pulling my weapon out. I do have some purging wands, or some drained wands, rather.
As they search for the soul
I don't know if
jars
she can
in
refill them.
And have you found them? Go in Armadia's grave.
No.
Did you see? Gareth's back. He's here to
The
take
young
us
man
home.
has abandoned the maps and now prepares his armor with happy urgency. He sees you approach.
Thank you for finding Gareth, stranger. I owe you. We all do. I just hope he's found what we need to get past the Magisters. Then we might actually have a chance at surviving this. Now with Sir Gareth back to lead us, and if I know him, he must have found those source weapons, we might actually have a chance at surviving this.
He didn't, but we'll work on that.
Blessed Mother, bringer of magic.
Okay,
I pray
Ifan, you're my barter guy.
give them your protection as they search for the soul jars in your name. May they have the wisdom to
It's
return
peaceful
them.
here, but I'll not be
May
sorry
they
to
be
see the
granted
back of
the
these
strength
swamps.
To do what must be done.
I can buy that.
Gareth's back. He's here to take us home.
Do I want to buy that? Oh, I have Sky Shot. Yeah, okay, I'll buy that. Then Ifan, you should be able to learn Sky Shots. Do I have any other spells?
I told you, lads, we'll be heading home in no time.
Blessed Mother, bringer
'Kay.
of magic, I pray for these sorcerers. Give them your protection as they search.
F5.
Gareth's back.
How are we doing for wares?
You'll show your mettle soon, Squire.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
The young man has abandoned.
Thank you for finding Gareth, stranger. I owe you. We all do. I just hope
Keep
he's
your wits
found what
about
we
you,
need
lad.
to get
We
past
need
the
you.
Magisters. Then we might actually have a chance at surviving this.
We were so afraid.
Oh, I don't really need the bleed fire skill book.
It's
I'm gonna
peaceful
buy-
Glad
here,
you're with us, Leia.
but I'll not be sorry to see the back of these swamps.
Thank you, Gareth. We can't wait to go home.
Another one of these. Yep,
Keep
I have
your
enough
wits
for
about you,
one
Leia.
more.
We need you.
Now with Sir Gareth.
Okay,
You were missed.
hopefully I won't need all of them, but I'm gonna try the Trompdoy. The Trompdoy cave. Should be appearing soon. There it is. That's where I fought him. Oh, I never opened this? What? How silly of me. It exploded.
Pathetic boy. This isn't some game. In what world does treasure simply appear from on high?
You call me boy one more time.
That was even easier than I thought.
So him stupid.
Careful now, that's a trap.
Careful now. That's a trap.
Careful. I've spotted a
Ow.
trap.
We're fine. Ooh, a bow. Send to Ifen. F5. I think we're about to get into some puzzles. Wait, there's a box down here. And a chest. A mushroom. That's worth filling an entire box with. Add to wares. That could have been better. There's a lot of money stuff in here. Thane Wulfric. Ow. Rude. Hey. Aerithurgy. And it's level 6. Yeah, I'll put this on Beast. Send to Ifan. You can equip that too, Beast. What about this one? Ow. Well, at least one of the chests had stuff in it. Crafting Bible, part 11. Bunch of scrolls. Scroll recipes. Bottle of wine. Glosser. Gregor the Red. Decorational sword. Let's have Red Prince pick those up. Maybe they're more than just decorative. No, they're just decorative. But they're worth something. Okay, now I'll talk to the statue. Oh, hold on. Okay.
You come to find. You come to search. But you won't find the way. A pity.
You so certain of that?
Brachus has willed it. Trompdoy must abide. You have met the unfortunate guardian of this vault.
Aye, I've had the displeasure.
Judge him with a forgiving heart. Fate has been unkind to him. Do you wish to move forward?
I do.
Listen closely and make your attempt. Brachus is a bloody, rotten, thieving, very, very awful fellow. Some even call him a cur. A cur is...
So... Brachus is 7 letters, and he gave 7 words. 3 of those letters are also in the word Brachus. Or, sorry, are the word cur. So I have to match the words for C-U-R with where they line up in Brachus. That's how this puzzle goes. He is a very awful... He's very awful and rotten.
Either you're very good at guessing, or the slightest bit clever. Let's find out for certain. Listen closely, and make your attempt. Source is a scourge, a devil, a misery, a blight, a hex, a curse. And yet, the cure is...
Okay, this is the same thing. The cure, apart from being a band, is... a hex, a misery. Okay, so it's the second one. A hex, a misery, a blight, and a curse. Yeah.
Perhaps you're not totally incapable after all. Or maybe Trompdoy told you the answers. Is that it? Is he hoping you'll... It doesn't matter in any case. The path is open. Go freely.
I have further questions, actually.
I know little, but you have proven yourself a knowing traveler. I will answer what I can.
What did you mean by cure to source?
Brachus Rex discovered the way. This he researched here, upon this isle. He could remove the source from any creature or individual. I saw the stars he used myself. They were most impressive.
And what did you mean when you said Trompdoy was kept here by Brachus Rex?
Brachus Rex has charged him, tried him, convicted and punished him. I know not the crime, but he has been sentenced to remain in this vault for all time and to prevent others from entering. Trompdoy was, and is, a creative man. He knew petty magic in his day. But this he has used to carve this place out from a simple vault, myself included.
Nice. The door's open. This fight always gives me trouble. And I think it's just kind of the nature of Act 1 is, like, with resources limited, namely money, and with how expensive res scrolls are at this level. Because res scrolls don't get more expensive later in the game. They stay the same, you get more money. Res scrolls become sort of trivial. But because there's such a drain on resources and I'm playing in Tactician mode, I actually don't have a whole lot of, like, weapons and armor yet. So I often struggle with stuff like this upcoming fight. We'll see how many tries it takes me this time. It might be that I'm, like, very, very cautious. So, I might win just on caution alone. I just noticed the silverware. Or the cutlery. That looks to be made of gold. Okay. F5. What, Ifin? Can you stand back? Nope. Ifin, please stand back here. The rest of us will move in.
Open your eyes. Time to die.
Okay. I'm gonna dash over to here. We're gonna take away this archer's high ground and throw him here. Oh, I probably should have thrown him next to the other guy. It's fine though. Now he's running away, but he doesn't have high ground anymore. Uncanny evasion on GGobbie. Oh, I have a source point on all four of my characters and no source caller, so I'm able to use source spells if I need them. I'm gonna move up. Use blinding radiance. Nice. GGobbie dodged that. Let's see. You're fortified. Chloroform. Backlash. He's now blinded. Because my daggers deal a little bit of earth damage, so it took out the rest of his magic armor, which now he doesn't have anything to protect him from Beast being all shiny. And I'm gonna petrify him. And while we're at it, how about let's adrenaline and flurry. Ifin, I'm not sure how I like you being this far away from everyone else. Whatever.
I said something nearby.
Oh, that guy was invisible. Not anymore. Ow. Nether swap on GGobbie. You know what? That actually works. Sort of. No, it doesn't really. It's fine though. Provoke. Taunted those two. I can't do anything else without without hitting Beast. Let's back up. Hang in there, Iffin. Alright, restoration, Iffin. Damn, this one has a lot of armor in general. Let's move him here. Petrifying touch this one.
I'll yield to none.
The fortified one's running away. Where he's going, I have no clue. Iffin, I think we can handle you spending a source point on a summon. So call Wolf. Do blood arrows. Vicious bite on this one. Oh, that went through his armor. Op attack. Still taunted. Oh, that's why they're taunted. Throw Kitty over there. Kitty scratch. Kitty swap. Kitty boing. Where are you going? Oh. He's not taunted anymore, so Wolf Howl can taunt him. Pass turn. Op attack. All right. Smack. Oh, you had to spend an AP to get to him. All right. Get you burning. This is going okay for now. Ow. And try battle stomp.
I'll yield to none.
Missed. Wolfie, you're okay. Resto on the Red Prince. Ricochet.
Glory is mine.
And encourage. Let's see. Mosquito swarm. Damn, you can't throwing knife from here? I think it's immune. He's immune to bleeding too, so let's just move up here. That way if he tries to run, I'll up attack him. Kitty boing. Pass. Ow. Alright, Wolfie. Nice bite. Oh, you have so many turns? Very nice. This is actually going really well. Go figure, he's level 5 and we're level 7. Maybe in the past I've done this too early, and that's why I've struggled with it. Crippling blow. And smack. Ow. Beastie. Dazing bolt. Pass turn. Cripple that one. Oh, he's almost dead. I should just finish him. I can't yet, though. First aid. Alright, Gobbie. Finish him. Just 2 more left. Ow. The wolf. Oh, can't get in there. Okay. Let's move you over here. All in. Pass turn. Uncanny evasion on Red Prince. Put that sword to work. And sky shot. Very nice. Pass turn. Move up. Backlash. And Bloodsucker for FM. That could have been more, but it's fine. Kitty jump. Kitty swap. Pass turn. Op attack from the wolf. Yikes. Extra yikes. We don't want him up there. Alright, wolf, pass turn. Wolf has 5 turns left. You thought you could run from the wolf. Crunch. Pass. Nope. Restoration on IFM. Petrifying touch.
Glory is mine.
Blinding radiance. Let's see. Frozen blood. Can I use that? Yeah, bloody arrows. Nice. Pass turn. Flurry. Adrenaline. Mosquito swarm. See if I can put that one to sleep. Nice. Go, kitty, go. Ow, that was a crit. Wolf can't do anything. Think you can hide? Do ya, Trompdoy? Crippling blow. Battle stomp. Oh, he's fortified. I can't forcibly move him. Smack him. Pin down. Nice hit. Pass turn. He used adrenaline, so he can't really do anything else. Scratch.
Now you see it. Now you don't.
What? More? Move up here. Pass turn. Well, I can probably finish this one off. Nice. Dazing bolt. Pass turn. Let's see. First aid on GGobbie. Move over here. Backlash. Double stab. And again. Kitty boink. Kitty swap. Scratch. Oh no, red's been charmed. That's really not good, actually. I can maybe make it be okay. Wolf can't really get anywhere, but he can provoke the Red Prince. And move over here. Oh, because the Red Prince is provoked, it broke his charm, but he's not charmed, but he still wants to kill the wolf. And the wolf is now frozen. So's the cat. So's GGobbie. What? Oh dear. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Red, that was actually really smart.
Reveal yourself.
Ow. Give Beast a restoration. Move up here. What do we got for potions? That's not my potion list. Oh, these seem like they're significantly weaker. Nice. Shit. It's alright, Red.
I need aid.
Shit. That's why I bought res scrolls. Red Prince, we're gonna put you over here next to those two. At full health, no less. Beast, heal yourself. Ow. You can shield up next turn. Oh my. Ooh, okay. Yeah, adrenaline. Rain blood. We're gonna use that blood to heal Beast. Very nice. Kitty boing. Scratch. Better than nothing. Let's knock these two down. And whirlwind.
I'll yield to none.
That one's almost dead. Oh, it's Red's turn again. So, again, when you raise someone, they go to the back of the turn order, and if they come up first in the turn order after that, then they basically get to move twice in a row. Which is real handy. Now we're gonna... Oh, I finished it. Maybe that was the real one. There. That should get rid of the poison. F5. If then. Up we go. What else we got? Yeah. It's a finesse helmet. Let's send that to Ifen. New dagger. Pick that up. Rune. Send this to Ifen. Send this to Beast.
As you pick up the ring, you feel a cold, dark pain shoot up your arm. Your mind itches. You don't hear, but feel a whisper in your ear. It tells you to slip the ring onto your finger.
I will not. What else we got? Hail Strike skill book. Let's learn that. One-handed axe. Trompdoy's hatchet. I will equip that. F5. GGobbie, let's rest. Ifen, you have a new hat. Hat wears. Don't really need Magister Sword. Or not worth saving anyway. The Band of Brachus. I forgot if I can cure that, or if I can remove that curse. Not your best look, Ifen. Oh, he has a point in summoning. Oh, maybe that's a Wayfarer thing. You get Geo in summoning. Treasure.
That's plenty.
Well, I think this was certainly worth 2 res scrolls. Supernova skill book. Small masterwork. Oh.
You made it all this way.
I did, but no thanks to you.
I'm sorry.
He trembles and seems to shudder with a quiet sob.
I'm cursed, you know. Bloody Brachus bound me here to protect his vault. He has my soul in that jar just there, and I can't leave without it. As long as the jar stays unbroken, I can never truly die.
And what did you do to earn such punishment?
I don't rightly know. This was the Source King's way. Befriend you, then destroy you. I was a fool to expect I'd be an exception. His favor was intoxicating. That's no excuse, but it is the reason.
Well, I suppose I can free you of this.
Really? You would?
He drops to his knees before you and grabs onto your feet with both hands, head hanging.
Thank you.
Ooh, reward. Wits and pyro. That'd be kind of neat. Strength gloves. That's a pretty good pendant, though. It has a rune slot and everything. Yeah, we'll do the pendant. Who needs a better pendant? You've got a good one. Yeah. GGobbie, you get the pendant. The Mail Splitter Axe. How is this compared to Trompdoy's hatchet? It is better. Yeah, it's better. Add air damage. Then GGobbie, your necklace can get the small venom rune. And then there was something in here. Oh, masterwork. I'll hang on to that. Lots of dialogue here. What was that I just picked up? Lady Shelbia Moladina and Sir Buckington. Okay. Alright, Necromancer Tamsin Souljar. Let's interact with that.
The soul jar stands on its plinth, glowing softly. From within, you can almost hear the whisper of a voice.
I lay my hand on the surface.
You see, or rather, you feel a far-off land. Frozen breath hangs in the air, pine needles brush your cheeks, and in your arms you can feel a weight. A body, dead. But you have hope. Your vision swims. You're older, but perhaps not wiser. You march at the head of a shambling host, the enemies of Brachus Rex melting before you. The scene twists again. Now Brachus stands before you, a beautiful woman at his side. You lash out in treasonous rage, but cold arms bind you. You're sealed away in a tower. Your screams fill the darkness. You feel a jolt and open your eyes to see the soul jar before you, lying still in the vault. Your hand falls from the jar and grips the pillar as you try to calm your ragged breathing.
I'll slip this one into my backpack. I'm sort of curious about something. Oh.
The necromancer's memories fade to black, but the feelings remain.
We're better off without vile necromancers like that.
They may have been a necromancer, but they did not feel evil. Misguided, perhaps.
Anyone who marches at the head of an undead host deserves whatever punishment they get.
One must wonder how many more lives they took. How much misery the scum caused.
Rask.
The jar on the plinth before you seems ancient, but is in surprisingly good condition. It's covered in pictograms that you can't understand, but you're sure you just saw one of them move.
I place my hand on the jar.
The pictograms spin to life, and you're dragged into a dream. You see the lizards of the ancient empire turning their backs on you, casting you out into the wilderness. As you roam, the human apes turn away from you, all but one. One smiles, one opens his arms, one says he'll take you home. Brachus Rex. He promises power for a price. He picks off your golden scales, one by one, stripping you down to the bone. He promised you a crown, but all you got were shackles. You try to fight, try to reclaim what's yours, but a woman takes you by the hand and leads you to a tower. He promised he'd take me home, you cry. You are home, she smiles as she seals the door. This is where you belong. Your hand drops away from the soul jar, your skin prickling. In the back of your mind, you hear a small, scared voice whimper before fading to nothing.
I suppose we could free this one. I'm going to smash the jar.
You see a shape emerge from the ruins of the broken jar, a lizard in the finest necromancer robes. It grudgingly nods at you as it starts to fade from the mortal realm.
Nice.
Farewell to flesh.
The long-dead lizard's visions fade.
He committed his crimes out of pain, not malice. He ought to be forgiven.
I can't help but sympathize with him. He just wanted to go home.
No amount of loneliness excuses wickedness. He helped a monster for selfish reasons.
Beast.
What he did shames his people.
Ifen. Oh, I didn't actually open this. Two-handed mace, and it's spiky. Send to the Red Prince. That's a lot of gold, too. Quick.
This jar glitters and glows. From within, you think you can make out the distant sound of laughter.
Put my hands on it.
With a jerk, your mind is pulled to a scene in a tavern. You see a dwarf in the center of the room, joking us all around roar with laughter. All bar the zombies, who are slavishly serving food and drink. The door opens, and a tall, beautiful woman stalks into the room. She's flanked by heavily armed guards. You can't make out her words, but see the fear in the dwarf's eyes. The dwarf mutters a word, and the undead lurch towards the intruder, but are cut down like wheat. The dwarf tries to run, pushing her friends into the woman's path, but is grabbed before she can escape. As she's dragged away to a tower, you hear her cursing Brachus Rex and his whore. Even when she's thrown inside and the door sealed, you can still hear her shouts. You pull your hand away from the jar, your head swimming. You can feel the dwarf's cold terror still twisting in your gut.
Slip the jar into my backpack.
The vision fades.
I can do little better than condemn this necromancer's cowardice and greed.
She must have been acting against Brachus Rex for him to have come for her like that.
Keeping the dead as slaves. What a disgusting display. She deserved every punishment she got.
Being locked in a tower was more kindness than any necromancer deserves.
Gratiana.
The jar before you may have looked opulent once, but no longer. Now it's covered in grime, its paint chipped away, and its jewels long stolen. The soul jar rocks slightly, light flashing from underneath its lid. On its rim, as soon as you touch the jar's cracked surface, you see a vision of splendor, silks, fine food, and decadent lechery. But underneath it all lies bone and blood.
Sorry, I twitched and hit the continue button. Basically all that was missed is that this is Gratiana's soul jar.
The vision shifts. You see burning villages, slaughtered women and children. You see her, purging wand in hand, standing amongst it all. She throws her head back and laughter echoes in your skull. A shadow falls across her, and you see a large, weeping face. She reaches out as if to comfort, but Brachus drags her back. You see her fall into the mire of the swamp, trapped. As you pull your hand away, you can feel a deep, longing sadness in your soul. Is it regret, or just sadness for a life that used to be?
I'm going to take this with me because we know Gratiana. She's back at Amadia's sanctuary. We will confront her on her crimes. Oh.
The terrible vision fades.
Gratiana used the pain and deaths of others for her pleasure. She should be damned until the end of time.
Gratiana's life was selfish and hedonistic. No mercy.
Whatever a person may have done in life, they can always be redeemed.
Oh, now you want to be forgiving, Beast.
However her life began, it ended well. No one should be damned because of their youth.
180 on both of those. And then Sek Zapor.
A soul jar rests between two fallen columns, emanating a faint odor of seaweed and timber.
I will pry the jar free.
When you touch the glass, your vision wavers. You emerge on the prow of a fine ship. Your armor pulses with enchantment, dominating those who draw near. Your flag flies for Brachus Rex, a tyrant who traded for your soul. With his power, your flesh and blood is no longer relevant. The vision fades as the soul thrashes, trying to sever your connection.
I chase the soul into the darkness until I catch it.
In the end, greed masters you. You seek out the tyrant's vault to retrieve your soul, but Brachus is ready with a trap. Thus imprisoned, you can only dream about what is out of reach. Your soul, and that alluring armor. The vision shatters as the soul squirms away from you, curling up in the bottom of the jar. The soul jar pulses with trapped life force.
I'm gonna stash it. Then there's the purging wand.
Look at that wand. It hums within a source.
Add to wares. The Madman's Enclave.
The deity's head and hands are missing, severed as if by a sword. You can't tell if this was meant to be symbolic somehow, or a mere act of vandalism.
There's something strange about this statue. Let's have a look.
As you take in its chiseled details, you have a vision. The statue comes to life and embraces you awkwardly with its broken arms. Unable to resist, you're flown away into an endless dark.
That shrine seems to have brought me here. What is this place?
Grachus, where are we?
No leaves, no trees, no soil. This is horrific! Aye, the giant takes notice of its charges.
Never mind. Going to be rude about it. Is that Tuna? Stole your weapons. My bad.
A dwarf of extravagant build, solid and close to the ground, gazes upon the scene below. His brow is furrowed into a hard knot, hands clasped over the hilt of a longsword.
Gods at war. Gods at war. I never thought it would come to this.
He turns to you and frowns.
What do you make of it?
Are those gods?
He smiles, but his gaze remains attached to the scene below.
No opinion, then. Who do you think will make it out on top? The lizards? They're the strongest, certainly. But the elves are the most cunning. None can match dwarvish vitality, but humans can adapt to any conditions.
The scene below is a confusion of battle. Great powers clash against one another. Spells meet spells, swords meet shields.
It's hard to tell, but in my experience, dwarves are the best survivors.
Ha! I admire your pride. And ours is a hardy race, to be sure. But when great powers such as these are at play, we can't rely on either pride or hardiness to save us.
He turns to you, taking you in with hard brown eyes that both comfort and terrify you.
I have brought you here for a reason. Do you know me?
His gaze holds you. You realize with a start that you are talking to Duna, the god of all dwarves.
I greet him as an equal. Rivellon is godless, and I owe him no worship.
It is no secret that ours are a fallen people. The blame rests squarely on my shoulders. I have made mistakes. Logic holds that if the head is troubled, the body will suffer. But I have a solution. You. You are my Godwoken. My replacement.
Godwoken? I like the sound of that.
You've been set on the path to divinity. You've awoken to this destiny, if you will. And you must see it done if the Dwarven Kingdom is to survive and thrive. You will be my champion. You will protect our people. Let me show you.
A tremendous power enters your body all at once, as though you dropped yourself suddenly into a pool of water. You are soaked through with energy, with light.
I rub my hands together, feel the energy that swells between my palms.
You may have noticed I have tried to help you on your journey. I bless the water beneath your feet so that it would aid you. Now you have that power for yourself. And this is only the beginning. More and greater powers await you, if only you will seek them. This is why I have chosen you. This is why I would not see you crushed by a kraken and swallowed by a tainted sea. Only you and others like you can wield this great power. Now the choice is yours. Will you use your new potential to raise Dwarvenkind to its deserved heights? Or will you squander it for your own selfish needs?
Why me? I'm no one special. I mean, Beast is the royal one, bastard though he may be, but the revolutionary, I'm just a guy.
Within each individual lies the power of an empire, of a god. Some choose to ignore it, but others choose to seize it, to hone it, to bend it into the tool through which they will claim greatness. This I see within you, above all my many children. I hope I am not wrong. In time, I will ask more of you. But now your goal is simple. Leave this realm, and abandon any who would put their petty needs above your mightier goals. You are battling for the greatest of goods, Dwarven dominance. When facing peril, your survival matters above all else, even if it comes at the expense of others. Should you die, the kingdom dies with you.
You know, my crew has proven loyal. I wouldn't want to betray them.
Duna smiles slightly.
There is still much to say. Too much. For now, listen closely to what I say. You know full well I am not the only god. You have seen the great war being waged among us. Do not believe for a moment they are not seeking their own champions. Perhaps even from among your companions. Competition is inevitable. Failure is not. We are strong. We must rise. You must lead us. You will either be my champion or a sacrificial lamb burned at another lord's altar.
His eyes blaze with fury.
Choose me, or you cast us, the kingdom, and all that is, into the eternal void.
Sir Laura.
Blessed branches, we've returned. Every second we spent in that hellish place was a second the great acorn drew closer. Interesting. You thought it was interesting, Quercus? Do you know what's interesting? Watching an entire world be strangled by the roots of doom, seeing the giant races fall like leaves in frost, hearing the screams of... I don't know what you're talking about. I am perfectly calm. Anyway, as interesting as that cold hellscape might have been, it does not solve our problem. We are here to stop the great acorn, not hide from it.
Little rodent. You should just leave it up to me. You're not going to save the world single port.
What is the shield barking about now? Of course I won't be doing it alone. You're right here with me, Quercus. We shall do it together. The fate of the world depends on our ability to research a spell to protect Rivellon. We need to travel across the land, gathering clues, experimenting with different magics, and come up with a spell to shield Rivellon from its doom. Of course, for us to do that, we must avoid being eaten by the servants of the Great Acorn. And that is where our big, foolhardy shield comes in.
No, I'm doing a lot for you. What's in it? What are you doing for me?
The shield thinks saving its world isn't something it should be grateful for, Quercus. How can something so large be so small-minded? No, I am not going to share our magic with it. I don't care how much you like it, Quercus. Very well, I cannot give it magic, but I can teach it how to forge one spell, if it will keep you happy. One.
The squirrel reaches out, touching your foot with a delicate paw, and you feel your mind open. You can see the forces of magic and see how to combine them in a new way.
There. Maybe now your pet will have a fighting chance. Yes, you're welcome. But can we please get on and save the world now?
New recipe, erratic wisp. Erratic wisp, not erotic wisp. That'd be weird. Okay. We have our purging wand. I can just teleport back to Amadia's sanctuary. Gratiana.
You're doing great.
Gratiana, you have some explaining to do.
Have you found them? Did you bring the soul jars?
I have been to the vault and recovered the wand.
You have? That's wonderful, of course. But tell me, did you see anything else? Did you find any soul jars?
I did find them, actually. What do you want with them?
They are relics of great power. Please, you must give them to me. If I can make an offering of them to Armadia, it could aid your cause.
Before I give them to you, I have some questions I'd like answered first.
Questions? There is no time for questions. Just give me the jars.
You seem very keen to get your hands on them.
You don't understand. You couldn't understand. Please, I need it. Please give it to me.
Why are you so impatient? What are you hiding?
Hiding? Impatient.
She reaches up and tears off her mask, revealing a wet skull, stained by centuries. You stare into the empty eye sockets of the undead creature before you.
You dare speak to me of hiding? You dare speak to me of patience? I have waited centuries, watching lives come and go, while my soul lies locked in a cage. I have been patient enough. Return to me what is mine. Return my soul, you insolent pup!
Alright, fine. You seem to have suffered enough.
She reaches greedily for the jar,
There.
tearing the cap off. You see a green glowing light emerge from the jar, enveloping Gratiana.
By Armadia, I feel wet.
Great.
Oh, goddess, I can feel your tears upon my face.
And what happened to you?
I suppose you deserve to know. Before I knew Armadia's grace, I was a very different person. I was the concubine of Brachus Rex, but more than his lover, I was his partner. I discovered his power to feed on the source of others, and I allowed it to... No, I made it happen.
You're responsible for the Magister's purging wands.
Not I. They are older than Brachus. Ancient relics from a bygone age. He uncovered them. I merely encouraged him to explore their promise.
Their promise? What do you mean?
These weapons do not kill, but maim in the most horrible way. With them, you can steal the source of your enemies and make it your own.
Now the Magisters have that power.
They likely do not even know what they hold in their hands. They do not know its corrupting effects. Brachus was a powerful king once. But power changes a man, as he changes his nation. Brachus grew paranoid, angry, murderous.
But what did you expect after leading him down a dark path?
Armadia, forgive me. It's true. As he grew distant, I just pushed harder. I gave him more and more, trying to win him back to me. I offered him the source of whole villages. He devoured them and demanded more. The lands outside were once green and beautiful, until I came. Until I turned them over to him. Now all's poison, and the dead are restless.
I should throw you to the dead. You deserve nothing less.
There would be justice in that. My crimes were great, but in Armadia's grace I find forgiveness.
Convenient.
I found this shrine while hunting a band of wizards. I found the goddess weeping for her children, and I wept too.
Alligator tears.
You may be skeptical as you wish, but my grief was true. Through Armadia, I saw my sins, and I could bear it no longer. I threw myself from the cliff at the entrance. I tried to rid the world of my evil, but Brachus would not allow it. He brought me back from the Hall of Echoes, locked my soul away, and demanded my obedience. Even in death, he commanded me.
And how did you escape?
Only when 2 source hunters ended his curse was I free. Since then, I have returned here and spent centuries trying to heal the pain I've caused. And now...
Side note, the 2 source hunters that she mentions here are the source hunters from Divinity Original Sin 1. Finally vanquishing Brachus Rex at long last, once and for all, as far as we know. Maybe he can be brought back from there, from dying a second time. I'm not sure. But that's cool that like that event freed Gratiana.
She drops the now empty soul jar to the ground, smashing it to pieces with her foot.
You have my thanks, brother.
I spit at her feet and walk away.
She seems about to speak, but pauses before turning back to the statue.
Magical Dwarven Staff. Laced scale armor or magical padded leggings. I need these leggings more.
Blessed Armadia, grant these soldiers your protection.
F5.
Gareth's back.
I pray you will
He's
strengthen
here to
It's
take us
peaceful
home.
here, but
and
I'll
set
not be
their
sorry to see
blades
the back of these
aflame.
swamps.
Ah, chatter. Alright, equipment. Red Prince, let's give you the new Smashy. GGobbie, let's give you the new pants. We have lots of wares that we can sell. Unfortunately, there's no multi-select with mouse keyboard. I could switch to controller and make it a little easier, but... eh. Alright. What do I need? And who do I need it from? Kerbin? What do you have?
He works fast, checking weapons to see if they're battle ready.
Oh.
He thumbs the edge of a blade. It draws blood. He grins.
Yes, Necro. Well, in any case. Nice. We have 2,000 to work with.
The blade is thirsty. Now, what can I do to thank you for saving Sir Gareth? Fancy a weapons upgrade? We don't have much, but you're welcome to what's here.
I might. Let me shop around. Red Prince needs something new. I think Gareth has the warfare stuff. Plus, we have to talk to him anyway. If I can find him. That's Exter. Where the hell's Gareth? Oh, there he is.
Welcome, my friend. Enjoy the quiet while it lasts. I know you seek answers. I'll tell you what I can.
Well. Never mind.
Here to take us home.
It's peaceful here, but I'll not be sorry to see the back of these swamps.
Let's see.
Blessed Armadia, grant these soldiers your protection. I pray you will strengthen their spells.
Fortify,
and set their
metal
blades
mend.
aflame.
Or mend metal.
I pray you will bless their armor, so no curse may pass.
And bouncing shield.
I pray you see them safe. I pray this in
It's
your name.
peaceful here, but I'll not be sorry to see the back of these
Very
Never
well,
mind.
but do return. Together we might yet escape the Magister's den.
He's here to take us home.
Okay. Beastie. You need to learn bouncing shield. Ifan, let's give you fortify. And mend metal. I should probably add that to wares too. Combine. See if that does anything for me. Yeah, fire infusion. Man, I need to figure out who I want to make my summoner. So I feel like Ifin with the wolf would make sense. But I don't want to put too many points into memory.
Chin officially. I can stay.
Let me see what Samadel has.
You are the real hero here, Simone.
I did what I could. It was not their time, it seems.
You have
You're
my
in luck,
admiration.
sorcerer. Gareth's back.
Pyro.
And he's going to get us out of here. All of us.
Great. Well, Mattis.
A complete stranger, just like that.
And Gareth. He's here because of you as well. We're in debt to you.
That's a very Scottish lizard. I feel like that voice would be more matched to a dwarf. Exter, did you have...
The young man has abandoned the maps and now prepares his armor with happy urgency. He sees you approach.
I will take 2 res scrolls, please. Thank you.
Thank you for finding Gareth, stranger. Now with...
Yeah, we already heard that. Gratiana, what do you...
My thanks, friend.
What do you teach?
I would say I owe you my life.
Ooh.
But I owe you so much more.
Favorable wind would be nice. Yeah. Take my leave. Beast, we're gonna teach you that one.
Blessed Amar. Grant these
He already knows
souls
it. Ifin, you're gonna learn that one.
I pray you will strengthen their
That may have been a waste of money, but oh well. It's at 5.
I can make this work. Maybe.
He looks up from his work and grins.
Okay, so you have the summoning and the necro. Decaying touch. Oh, you know what I need is let's see. Wonder if this lady out here has anything to sell. Bahara.
The Red Prince interrupts as you're about to speak.
This woman is a dreamer. I can see the answers spinning in her eyes. Do rest your legs for a bit while I question her.
By all means, I could use a little break.
You're too kind.
Red Prince and the Dreamer exchange courteous pleasantries, as if they're finding themselves in a palace hall instead of a death-ridden swamp. She introduces herself as Bahara. To your surprise, they next lie down on the ground in a seemingly warm embrace and fall asleep.
Sleeping around, aren't we, Red?
What follows, though, is far from peaceful. They claw and thrash as if struggling for dear life, caught in the hold of some hideous nightmare. Then they wake, haggard, exhausted. They speak of a vision, Brahmos, and another red lizard.
Are you alright?
Praise the daylight. I am now. There was death in that dream, chasing me like 100 hungry lions. But at least I've new directions. When we escape and find ourselves on the mainland once more, I must search for Brahmos the Wanderer. Then I will finally know the truth, the very secret of my soul.
Neat. Can I talk to her now?
Proud man has returned.
Yeah.
Yours is the pride, is it not?
Oh, damn.
All in this sanctuary rejoice to have Sir Gareth back, but yours is the glory.
I can't afford that yet. But I can sell this. Oh, crap. Dang. She doesn't have money for me to, like, buy stuff from her. Actually, Gareth did a pretty good job of saving himself.
You are too modest. You did well. These seekers were blind without their leader, but you returned their one-eyed king.
There are no kings on this island. Or anywhere, really. All that's left here are ruins.
All kings, like their castles, must crumble.
Indeed.
You are right. But today we live, and today we will not topple. It is my firm belief you will see to that.
Can you tell me more about the marshes?
It is the laboratory of a lunatic. A place removed from mercy and sanity where mad Brachus Rex would experiment to his dark heart's content. There are ruins in the marshes, stonework vultures that perch above the king's long-buried treasure. But his is not a treasure of gold, ruby, and sapphire. It is a treasure of death, weapons, and vile magic.
And how do you know that? Actually, would you happen to know where I can find gold, ruby, and sapphire?
There is nothing on this isle as valuable as the air you breathe. Don't look for worth in metal and stone. To escape with one's soul is enough.
Now, I guess tell me a little more about yourself.
My name is Bahara. Like you, I am a sorcerer. But unlike you, I am also a faithful servant of Amadia. Praised be her name, and praised be her starlit eyes.
Right. Have fun with that. Can't reach. Let's see.
For a while there, I had 1 foot and both particulars in the Hall of Echoes.
That's golden teaspoon.
I can stand. I'm healed.
My Lucian's locks are stop fidgeting, lad.
I normally wouldn't be doing too much shopping on stream, but
Officially up, Sir Gareth. My Lucian's locks are stop fidgeting, lad.
we have a scroll that we gotta buy.
I think I dodged the Hall of Echoes there.
More advanced mace.
My Lucian's locks are stop fidgeting, lad.
I can stand. I'm healed.
My Lucian's locks are stop fidgeting, lad.
They shall sing your name. I'll make sure of it.
I did my best. This time it was enough.
You have my admiration
For a
and
while my there,
thanks.
I had 1 foot and both particulars in the Hall of Echoes.
Let's see. Searing daggers, blinding radiance, Fortify.
Stop fidgeting, lad.
I can stand.
I could just make a shiv. No, it's not worth a ton, but it's something at least.
Divine blessings. It's good to see
The young man
Gareth.
has abandoned the maps and now prepares his armor with happy urgency. He sees you approach.
Where'd that shiv go? Accept. For all wares. Accept. I still won't have enough to get tactical retreat. Can I get cloak and dagger? Nope. Wait. Ifin? Not quite.
We'll be heading home in no time.
He's here to take us home.
I will sell one of the res scrolls. Damn it. Is that not enough? This drained wand.
Divine blessings. It's good to see Gareth safe and sound.
Hold it together, Leia. You're doing great.
It is good to see you. We were
And
We were so afraid. Did you see? Gareth's back. He's here to take us home.
another drained wand. I only need one repair hammer, so let's sell those. The Scroll of Rain.
Divine blessings. It's good to see Gareth safe and sound.
Worth it.
Thank you. Now.
F5. I already had Cloak and Dagger. Are you serious? I just didn't have it equipped.
Soon we'll be done here. Proud to have you at my side.
Divine blessings. It's good to see Gareth
Glad you're
safe
back,
and
sir.
sound.
We all are.
Well, maybe I'll teach someone else, scoundrel. I don't want to back up. Then again. No. No, we're not going to undo that. It's fine. It's not fine. I don't feel like I did too much.
This may do some damage before it breaks forever.
I pray you see them safe. I pray this in your name.
Okay.
This may do some damage before it breaks forever. This may serve.
Ifin.
He looks up from his work and grins.
Thank you. Let's see. Okay.
Help you?
We're gonna buy Tactical Retreat for Ifen, and then we'll be fine.
The Red Prince interrupts as you're...
This woman is a dreamer. You're too...
Red Prince, to your surprise. What follows, though, is far from peace. Then they wake, haggard.
But at least then I...
Okay.
The proud man has returned, but yours is the pride, is it not? You are too modest. You did well. These seekers, all kings, like their castles, must crumble. It is the There are ruins, but his is not a treasure of gold. There is nothing on this isle as valuable as the air you breathe. Don't look for... My name is Bahara. May you always walk in wisdom's wake.
Okay.
The flower-strewn path of Amadia.
Tactical Retreat. That leaves me with 1 gold remaining. Worth it. It is one of the most useful spells in the game, in my opinion. More useful than Pin Down. Tactical Retreat. Okay. We will go this way. What was that? That's right, I fought those Void Woken. Oh, right. Trap disarm kit. Nice.
The stone gargoyle trains glistening agate eyes upon you. Its jaws creak open, raining dust as it begins to speak.
You are not Brachus Rex.
I do. Yes, I am. I have my ring.
Welcome home, Master.
Oh, I just bypassed the whole labyrinth. But there's loot in here. I can mess with that after the fact, though.
Your inmates have long awaited your return, Your Highness. Welcome back.
So, there are 3 of those soul jars that I found earlier. I smashed one of them. We will see if that does anything interesting.
Here, did I ever tell you of the time I cursed that court eunuch?
Court eunuch to speak only truth, and you admitted pleasing Bacchus's mistress. Yes, you did.
Interesting.
Ah, how about the time Brachus asked me to cast?
The Dance Macabre. Yes, I recall.
And the time I travelled to...
Yes, But what about... Yes. And... Please, shut up.
So I did not destroy Tamsin or Gwick's soul jars. I did destroy Rask's, and now he's lying dead on the ground. Offering a much needed clue into what that does to an undead when you destroy their soul jar. Basically their phylactery.
You see a skeleton sitting alone at a table, playing solitary cards. It creaks and turns to stare at you.
And to whom do I speak?
We were creatures of power once. We served our Lord Brachus Rex in all things. Well, most things.
Why, my darling? Just simple necromancers. Simple, dead, cursed necromancers.
And what did you do in life?
We were tinkerers, if you like. We made this and that. The odd tool, the odd trap, the odd weapon of mass murder. Whatever Brachus desired.
Brachus kept us to craft the tools of his rule. We made traps, weapons, you name it. Much based off ancient texts that he found in some dank tomb or another.
And what are you doing here?
The harlot Gratiana has a lot to answer for. If not for the poison she dripped into our Lord's ear, we would have flesh and freedom today.
Gratiana told her master that we were to stab him in the back. That trollop has the morals of a wasp. Not that she were wrong, mind you.
Are you behind the Shriekers?
The Shriekers were a favourite of Brachus's. He found the plans for him in some dusty place. Ancient and cracked they were, but full of promise.
No, the Shriekers came from an ancient time, something Brachus uncovered on his own. Powerful weapons, but too reliant on source. One purging one could take them down.
You seem to have been trapped here a long time. Can I help in some way?
Help? Why, just walking in the door was help enough. We've not had a whiff of sauce in centuries, but you reek of it.
It's been a long time since I've had something worth nibbling. Your sauce, though, I reckon that'll sustain me for a long, long time.
Treacherous undead. I'm gonna draw my weapon. But yeah, there's only 2 of them that I have to fight. Oh, I don't have cloak and dagger set. We'll throw Kitty up there. Move over here. Backlash. Quick. They're level 7. And Kitty swap. You don't get to leave. Crippling blow. They both have a ton of magic armor, so I'm just gonna skip over that. Batter and ram. Knockdown. And smack. Tactical retreat up to here. And sky shot. Not bad. First aid on the red prince to end that slow, I guess. Oh, it didn't work. That spell doesn't remove slow. Undead assistance. Well, this is awkward. You missed. Red. Mosquito swarm. Gonna put the corpse to sleep. Move over here. Battle stomp.
I'll yield to none.
Battering ram. They're both knocked down. Dazing bolt.
I'll yield to none.
Uncanny evasion on the Red Prince.
All is mine.
Nice. She's down. I think I hit it, yeah. Encourage. Kitty boy. Oh. Kitty boy. Scratch. Ow. You think so, but you are cornered, Missy. Provoke the zombie. Nice hits, Beastie.
My eternal thanks, young one. Oh, timely death.
I only destroyed that one. Interesting, the other one hasn't woken up yet. Filthy iron key.
Didn't I just kill you?
There she is. So this is, I'm just demonstrating what happens if you don't do the thing, which is destroying their soul jars, because they cannot die until you do.
Beautiful. Thank you. My death waits.
I think that was everything over here, unless there was something cool. Yeah, there's a couple of containers I can open. Maybe a lucky find. How is it? It's only 7. That's not bad. For any soundtrack enthusiast, this song is called Quirky Bones. Or rather, this is the Murky Bones version, the slow version. At least I think that's what they call it. It's gone. Hey, lucky find. Fortify scroll. Okay. GGobbie. Let's stand on the thing. That was a mistake. Sir Laura, not helping. I don't know that the cat is super useful now that I have Cloak and Dagger. Cool. Party came with me. Tattered blueprint. Upon this page is drawn a blueprint of a tomb or vault of some sort. Underneath the drawing, words are scribbled seemingly at random. The words illusions and Brachus Rex are circled multiple times, and an arrow points to a particular room. The words soul jars are written along the length of the arrow in tiny letters.
I heard something. Something seemed to move into place.
Hey, stuff. This looks like mage gloves. Send to beast. Pick up and add to wares. Wait, that look kind of cool. A rather strange song is transcribed in this book, but the words of magic crawl into your head and give you new insight. In the Isle of the Dead, before they rise, you will hear no farewells, no goodbyes. For it is only a matter of time before they're summoned back to life by the magic powers of the seas and the very essence of to be, to be, to be, to be. Not the greatest song. Okay, one more bookshelf here. Rain scroll. Is there anything in here? Crafting Bible Part 5. Potions. Oh, more bookshelves. Haste skill book. Okay, I think that's all that there was in the library. This way is open. Oh, that's what that lever did. Basically undoes the puzzle for me.
Among the long-crumbled remains of the temple that must have once sheltered his shrine, the stone effigy of a god seems to invite you to put your hands in his.
Look out!
Careful.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Notice that, did you, Red? Getting awfully close to it. Ooh, a belt. Lots of money in here, too. So, we are hearkening back all the way to Divine Divinity with the Wishing Well.
You approach a decrepit well and stare down into its toothless black mouth. No sooner has your head crossed the rim than weak voices begin to echo from the depths.
Thirst, dry throats, drink, water, water.
The well remains as dark and dry as it was, and still the voices beg for water.
Is that so? How about we make it rain? Yeah, that filled it.
The well is now filled to the brim with fresh, cool water, but what it has brought to the surface quickly evaporates any wish you may have had to quench your own thirst. You see the tangled remains of 3 corpses, a mixed mass of bones and skin from which 3 skulls protrude. They address you in unison, their voices a drone-like blend.
We thank you for the water. We bless you for the water. We thank you for the end of torment.
And who was your tormentor?
The king, Brachus Rex, the madman with the crown.
Why would Brachus Rex punish you so horribly?
Wrath and terror. We displeased the king. The truth we spoke. His fortune told. No divinity would he be. And so he entangled our bodies and cursed our throats. Smoked the brothers of Balladur.
Balladur. That name seems familiar to me.
We thank you for the water. We bless you for the water. We ask you for a fare.
And what fare are you asking?
The fare, the toll, the levy. The people of Balladur must be buried with coin. Coin for the pathkeeper that leads the dead to the kingdom beyond. Spare us coin. Grant us coin. The more you pay, the further the pathkeeper takes us.
I suppose I can give it something.
Sweet savior, friend of death and fiend of life, how much will you give?
You know, I'm feeling generous, and your afterlife is worth the king's ransom. 150 gold.
We thank you again. We bless you again. The wealth of the depths is yours. Pathkeeper, keep us. Pathkeeper, guide us. To the long-awaited kingdom we will go.
Laden with the burden of the coin you gave them, the brothers of Balladur sink back to the bottom of the well. Whether they will find their kingdom or languish in the dark, wet depths forever, you cannot foretell. The fare has been paid, and the well is silent. A rare speck of peace in a hostile land.
Alright, Beastie, we're gonna try this on you.
The well is now filled to the brim. You see the
We thank you for the water. We bless the king. The wrath and so we thank you for the water. The fair spare us coin. Grant us coin. The more you pay, the further the pathkeeper takes us.
Oh, wait a moment. What'll you give us in return?
Ancient
Man, I'm terrible at Scottish.
to our bones like earth to roots. They will be yours. For coin. For coin.
Alright. Let's see what you got.
Sweet savior. Friend of death and fiend of life. How much will you give?
That's more than enough to keep the Pathkeeper pleased.
We thank you again. We bless you again. The boons of the depths are yours. Pathkeeper, keep us. Pathkeeper, guide us. To the long-awaited kingdom we will go.
laden with a burden of the coin.
Okay, so I can actually do that on each character, but I'm not going to, because that's a bit silly. But that is a very nice ring. It adds Huntsman. Let's give it to... Yeah, let's give it to Ifan. But his restoration ring will have to go on GGobbie. Gloves. Oh, these are strength gloves? No, they're intelligence gloves. Oh, you're like all magic armor. We'll have to give you some strength armor at some point. Is anyone else missing a belt? Oh, you can use a better one. Nice. +1 wits and +1 scoundrel. F5. I think we're good here. But yeah, there's a wishing well in Divine Divinity, and I'm pretty sure a wishing well appears in most of the games afterward. I know there's one. There's like a whole lot to do with a few of them in DOS 1.
The air around the glowing relic thrums with power as the source barrier quietly crackles in the background.
I'm gonna call up my source and focus it on the relic.
The hum of the relic grows louder, and bright light starts to spill from its runes. Cracks start to spread across the surface, and it shatters like glass.
Now we're talking. Chain lightning, beastie. Learn. I might be respecking Ifan at some point and get rid of some of his magic. Like, he doesn't need Aerothergy. I'm not sure why I'm giving him Aerothergy. I had an idea for a build a while back. But I kind of like the idea of Beast being a stormy battle mage. I feel like that's kind of what they're going for with him as a character. Whereas Ifan, I might just make an archer geo summoner.
too heavy.
See if Red Prince can open that. Hands of the Tyrant. Hey, a staff. Don't have Lore Master high enough to identify it yet, but maybe we'll level up before this session's over. Finesse armor. Send to Ifan. Yeah, he needs to upgrade more. He looks beefy. Yeah. Oh, you don't even have a helmet. We'll fix that eventually. Yeah, it's fine. F5. Think I got everything in here. Oh, wait. No, I didn't. There's a whole other room over here. Teleportation scroll. Paper. Legend of the Blood Rose. Legends tell of the most precious rose, the Blood Rose, prized by king and men from ancient times. The blood rose grows only in soil suffused with suffering and fertilized with filth. In the days of Brachus Rex, the rose was grown using methods esoteric and vile, the only methods proven to grow the rare blossom. The perfumer Awanel persuaded Brachus to bury the bones of the tortured dead within a deep cave. He sowed the seeds within their emptied skulls, watered with the tears of the tortured living. In such soil, the blood rose flourished. The scholars say that even today, were you to find this mythical cavern, the roses would grow there still. Crafting Bible Part 13. Add to wares. Oh no! I've been cursed. Worm Trevor skill book. Don't neglect the wall art if you want. If you want money in this game. Pick lock. in here is a
You
zombie.
approach the still body and see its nostrils flaring. Long dead eyes rise to meet yours. As you lean in close, it lurches forward. Its arms thrash against the cage bars as it tries to reach you. Looks like it hasn't been fed in a very long time.
Oh, that's a shame. Oh, that opened the cage. Spoken dagger. No, that's not right. That's Poke and Dagger. Welcome to the battle, Red. Ow! Level 8. Uncanny evasion on Ifen. Resto on Ifen. Blinding Radiance. Tactical Retreat. Sky Shot. Encourage. Red, let's Battle Stomp. And Smash. GGobbie. Backlash. Flurry. Red. Battering Ram. Smash. It's almost down. Beastie. Petrifying Touch. Should kill it. Nice little chunk of XP. Lock cannot be picked. I think I can come back here when I have the Bless spell, which I do not yet. How do I get the Bless spell? I'm trying to remember. Okay. F5.
Stern eyes and a sterner face stare into your very soul. Under the inescapable gaze, you begin to shiver uncontrollably.
Another crawling rat, tracking your stinking paws beneath my nose. Vermin are not tolerated in my house. Begone!
Well, I have no intention of leaving.
Do not doubt my power. I merely wish you gone. You are gone. Begone!
Right, that's how that works. Oh. Hey, Gargoyle, can I go back in? Thank you. Okay.
Careful, I've spotted a trap.
Beastie, how about you do that?
Careful now, that's a trap.
Pick that up. So there's a couple of fights in here and also some loot that I can gather. I brought Brachus's...
These skulls crumble to dust after one use.
I brought Brachus's ring with me, which allowed me to bypass this whole labyrinth, but...
Careful now, that's a trap.
Where's the fun in that?
now. That's a trap.
F5. Beast. GGobbie.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
That's not what I meant to do.
Careful now, that's a trap.
Ow. Sorry, Beast. What did that do? Oh, there's the skull. Ow. Ifin?
Look out. I see a trap nearby.
Let's see. Let's disarm this. There we go. Is there another pressure plate?
Careful, I spotted a trap.
Poor Beast is just getting pelted with fireballs. Sorry, Beast.
Another skull crumbled to bits.
All right. Ifin, let's get back in here. Reconnect everyone. F5. Here we go. Ow.
Please, help! The flames will
Backlash. Flurry. Ow. Oh, I do have the bless spell. Does everyone have the bless spell? Oh, I don't have it set. Annoying. Okay, well, Red Prince is the only one that can bless stuff. Which means I can go back in bless that chest. And also a bunch of other stuff. Let's see. Battering ram to there.
Get back! Brachus Rex has decreed none of you may approach him!
Let's get him with the
Please! Your flames will burn me forever!
frost. GGobbie, uncanny evasion. Ifen, tactical retreat to here. Sky shot this guy. Encourage. I missed Beast with that, but that's fine. Alright, that scared him down off the ledge. Oh, nice. He went after GGobbie, but GGobbie dodged it. GGobbie. Let's get another flurry on this guy.
Fire! It burns! It won't stop!
Double attack. He's crippled. Throw chloroform at the other guy. Ow. Beast. Or no, Red Prince. Provoke. Spin to win. Oh, red. Beast, let's make it rain.
Douse the flames!
Restoration on the Red Prince. Blinding Radiance. Water arrows.
Prepare yourself.
Let's try and finish off the caster. Which I should be able to. Wait, why did that kill red? GGobbie,
Fire! It burns! It won't stop!
Bloodsucker. That's gonna have to do. Oh, you have Resto. Because I switched the ring over to you. Nice. Beast blinded him, so his accuracy was lower. Let's see. Let's petrify him. Dazing Bolt. Ifen. Let's bring back Red Prince. And put him next to the archer. And we're gonna first aid on Beast. Can we not see Beast? We can't see Beast. GGobbie? Battering ram this guy. Knocked down. Smash! Target is invisible. Hmm. There must be a smoke cloud there somewhere. Cloak and dagger up to here. Throwing knives on the marksman. And backlash down to him. Hit him with a crippling blow.
Glory is mine.
And smack him. Oh, he's down to 1 health. Let's see. That costs 3, that costs 2. Dang it. Beast, shield up.
Glory is mine.
And battering ram to there. Oh, that was maybe not the best idea. Alright, sky shot on this guy. Try and burn through his physical armor. Also, we can hit him with some magic.
Prepare yourself.
Oh, Shalora's over there. Okay. Mosquito swarm on... No, let's just, take him out. Mosquito swarm him over there. I'm gonna try and clear a path. East.
Please, help! The flames will burn me forever.
Smack. Battle stomp.
I'll yield to that.
Nice. That was all I needed. Iffen with the high ground shots. Put the Skelly to sleep. I don't think it'll help a ton. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. It's almost over anyway.
Douse the flames!
We're gonna get this on the road.
The fire! It's left me weak. I won't last long.
Well, have the blessing of Azor Stissa, if you will. Oh, the historian is recovered, but we still have to finish the battle. Provoke. Pass turn. Beast. Uncanny evasion. And heal yourself. And blinding radiance.
I'll yield to none.
Iffen, we need water arrows again. Got him.
You released me, lizard. Long have I waited for this moment.
And what did you do to deserve such a punishment?
A dry, rattling laugh rises from the figure's ancient gullet.
This was a reward.
for doing my duty, for fulfilling the wishes of one Brachus Rex. Do you know that name?
I have heard of the Mad Source King. I've seen some of his handiwork around this place.
The figure nods grimly.
He did terrible things while trying to master Source, bend it to his will. I had a part in this, I must admit. Perhaps I deserve the flames.
And what part was that, exactly? Were you a necromancer as well? A practitioner of dark arts?
No, I was a scholar, a librarian. Brachus sought the secrets of Source, but he had no patience for sifting through ancient scrolls and tablets. I unearthed knowledge of a great power within those texts, a great and terrible power, one that Brachus coveted above all.
I wouldn't mind seeing some of those texts for myself. Where might they be?
The figure's ruined flesh curls into a scowl.
Long destroyed, surely. Brachus wanted no one to have that knowledge. He fed me to the flames so I'd keep my secret. He'd have no qualms about burning a few scrolls.
And what was it that he discovered?
The figure slowly shakes his head.
I will not say. I spoke of it once and was damned to eternal hellfire for it. Were I to speak of it again, I could damn the whole world.
It has been a long time. Brachus has gone, twice in fact. It can't hurt to say what it is that he sought.
Brachus must have failed. Had he not, the world as you know it would be gone. What I learned of could still be out there. I will not speak of it. I won't risk having another Brachus discovering it.
You know, I grow tired of this. I could always force you to tell me what you know.
How? Through violence? Oh, I've already suffered more than any would think possible. There is nothing more that you can do to me. My secret leaves this world with me.
I tire of listening to this riddle speak. I will turn to leave.
Good! Were I to say any more, I'd only put you in danger. Leave this awful place. Go live your life. Forget about all this. It is best left buried. And stranger, thank you for freeing me. I had doubted this moment would ever come.
Yes. Quite the waste of sauce, if you ask me. Iffen is stuck up there. Beast, can we help him out at all? No, that made the current floor wet. You need to go up there to do that. There we go. Let's see, what do these guys have on them? Nice. And this guy? A plate. F5. Hey, a skull. And another portal. A chest. Hey, stuff. Strength boots. Let's give them to Beast. Frost rune, wand, gold. Oh man, he needs boots. Okay. Equip. fire resistance, 23 HP, and 3% dodge. Give you that. That just goes back down. I should be able to get... down to there. With GGobbie. Maybe. That's not the way out. Okay. We can open this way with that skull we just got.
Another skull crumbled to bits.
Ifin, can you retrieve that skull?
Well, that doesn't look ominous at all.
This gargoyle flares its lichenous nostrils as you draw near.
Master would be impressed.
Would he? And this is why it was good to invest in some movement-related stuff. I could have sworn there was a pressure plate around here somewhere. Maybe Ifan doesn't have the wits to find it? Well, that just takes me over there. I don't really need this. Oh, yep. There's a dwarf. Yeah. Dwarven skeleton. How about... Beast, can you just... teleport that up here? What's that? A dwarven dagger? Okay, fine. GGobbie, go get that stuff. Yeah. The dagger was like the least valuable thing, or the most valuable thing in that. The skeleton was like nothing. Yep. Back out. Back through. Okay, we're on this side. I think that's not quite everything.
Another skull crumbled to bits.
Okay. Can I just lock the, or pick the lock? Nope. How frustrating. Okay. GGobbie. Ifin. Beast. And red. F5. Drudenai. You see no treasure when you see it. Did that not work? Alright, GGobbie, get in there.
A purple barrier hums as you approach, sealing a chest inside a circle of ancient stones.
Place my hand on the stones.
An unseen force tears at your shoulder. It yanks harder and harder, trying to rip the arm out of its socket. Your mouth tastes like salt and ash. Dark energy surges across your body, eager to punish your greed.
Oh, I'm cursed. I don't really use Worm Tremor all that much, so let's go with Bless.
The lid flies open with a metallic squeal. A one-armed skeleton clad in a pristine coat unfolds himself from inside the chest. He rolls his neck, aligning spine and skull in a long, crackling chorus.
Speak.
Well, you can call me GGobbie. It's like the fish, but spelled differently. May I ask your name?
Captain Sex Zapper, slaver of the seas, servant of the Source King.
Sex Zapper? I've read about you. You're the one with the armor that can... what was it? Enchant those that come near?
Thank you for your help, do I? Now, I'll thank you for your life.
You know, you're in no position to be making threats. Oh, I didn't succeed.
Stop that! Now! Fool! Take what I want from your raw corpse, will my men! Your death is beneath my notice. Rise and be worthy.
Well, if that's how it's going to be. Oh, he's gone. Right, well. Destroying his soul jar won't help me with these guys. I can do that after. Captain Skullcracker. Here, let's climb this first. And backlash the Earthshaker. Adrenaline. Flurry. I'm gonna throw chloroform at the Skullcracker. I'm gonna drag the Huntsman over here.
I'm ready.
Knock that one down. Move here.
Prepare yourself.
Let's see. Red Prince, evade. Ifn, tactical retreat. Yeah. Do a high ground sky shot on the backstabber. And encourage.
Will you sink or float?
Ow. Pyromancer is hasted. Threw a fireball. Huntsman used burning arrows. Backstabber went invisible. That's always fun. Ow. Mosquito swarm on the Huntsman.
Reveal yourself.
Where's the backstabber? Oh, going for Ifn. I'm gonna provoke these two. And bless on no. Yeah. Bless on the Red Prince. So when you bless surfaces, it creates or it changes it to blessed surfaces. My god, that sounded so basic. When you bless surfaces, they actually change to beneficial statuses. So with Holy Fire, it does healing as you move through it, and you can be burning without it actually harming you. And you're also immune to being frozen. Drop this here, I think. Sorry if it hits you, Ifn. Oh, that might not have been the best. But now, there's Holy Fire everywhere. If these undead move through that Holy Fire, they take damage. Restoration on Gobi. Petrifying Touch on the Huntsman.
Never die.
Also, I have resistance to fire. Additional resistance to fire. Ifin, let's use burning arrows. Ricochet.
Yourself.
And heal yourself. Ow. This is a tricky fight, even though they're only level 6. Restoration on the Red Prince. Petrify the Skullcracker. Throw knives at the Pyromancer. Nice. Crap. Iffin's bleeding. Target is blocked. Go there. Whirlwind. Nice. Oh, yikes. Blinding Radiance. Blinded 2 of them. Smack this one. Nice. No dying, Gobi. Also strike these 2. Now at some point that blessing is going to wear off and it'll become regular fire, and when it does it'll also deal damage because a fire it's coded so that it's like a fire for surface appears in those spaces, which means that anyone standing in those spaces will take damage from that appearing.
We'll strap your corpse with stones. You'll sink and be forgot.
Is that so? However, I can renew the effect by making it rain. Oh, that didn't work as well as I thought it was going to. But now I have a whole bunch of blood I can use to heal up. Bloodsucker on Gobi. Put the huntsman to sleep. Nice op attack. Set them both on fire. Crippling blow on the backstabber. Oh, that hits both of them. I forgot it cleaves. Pass turn. Earthshaker's doing stuff. Let's see. Knock these two down. Oh, and I got her too. Smack. It's one down. Ifin, you don't have a whole lot going on right now. Sky Shot, the Huntsman. Shoot that one. Pass turn. No, Gobi. Yikes. Red. Teleport her next to her friend. Battle Stomp. Pass turn. Red's down.
Eat.
Shit. I have 2 res scrolls. I'm gonna give one to the Red Prince first. That'll put him right after Ifin.
I'll yield to that.
Beast, Uncanny Evasion. There, no more physical armor for you. We're gonna haste. Red Prince, provoke. Battle Stomp. And you get to go again. Whirlwind. Battering Ram. That one's dead. Beast, heal yourself. One more res scroll. Put Gobi way down there. Shit. Ah, I shouldn't have raised him. I should have waited. It's fine, I can buy a res scroll. Beast. Don't do it, don't do it. Oh, okay. Good thing I healed him. Nice, I killed one. The other one has 2 health left. Well, party leader's dead. This is awkward. Ifin. go back to Amadia's Sanctuary. Talk to... I think Kerbin has...
He looks up from his work and grins.
Help you?
Nope.
Finally get out of here. Now
told you
that Gareth's returned.
Exter.
The young man has abandoned the maps and now prepares his armor with happy urgency. He sees you approach.
Sell me a couple of those, please. Thank you.
Thank you. Now with...
Skip back over to Beast. Cast skill. Gobbie's back. Bedroll. All good. Captain's tattered log. Can I not read it? Should be loot on all these characters. Or some of them at least. You've got gold. Pearl. Some potions. Nothing. I think that's all to be done in this spot. I could have sworn there was a waypoint at the labyrinth. No, it was down the cliff from the labyrinth. Okay. Pick lock? No. Oh, waypoint discovered. Okay. Dragon's Beach. There we go. Reunited. But before I get too far ahead of myself here, let's go back to the ruined castle.
Too heavy.
I never noticed these here. Hey! So, source can be a little hard to come by unless you can find one of these fountains. Yeah, red, you can do that. Right, that doesn't fix him. I thought there might be a chance. I couldn't remember if that actually fixes him or not. Didn't think so.
The reputation of Brachus Rex, we should tread gingerly. What is this contraption?
Hey, the Enraged skill book. I can teach that to Red.
Before you stands an ancient shrine, runes carved deep into its rock.
I lay my hand against the runes.
You feel the source inside you swell up, filling your chest, yearning to be free.
I focus my power, calling the source to my fingertips.
Your power flows from your chest and into your hands, green tendrils of power slithering from your fingertips across the shrine. The shrine starts to vibrate and glow, slabs of stone gliding across each other as it begins to open.
Corrupted Tyrant's Helm. Okay. Fort Joy Dungeons. Yes, we are back in Fort Joy. I just want to try something. Going back down into the phylactery room. I think it was this side. F5. Can see wits +4. Okay.
That statue has a strange silhouette.
You notice a deep fissure beneath the statue's right hand.
Scratch at the opening.
Falls from the statue. There's something hidden inside.
Tyrant Stride.
Okay, fine.
Okay. Which pieces do I have? Corrupted Tyrant's Helm, Tyrant Stride, Band of Brachus, Hands of the Tyrant, I think I need the chest armor and the feet, if there are any. Hollow Marsh's Bridge. Actually, let's go to the castle. I'm coming up on the end of the stream, so I'm just doing one little side quest. Just a pretty quick recap. We agreed to help the sorcerers, the seekers, find the purging wands that were within Brachus Rex's other vault. There's the tracks of the tyrant. I need the armor of the tyrant now. We already had the ring of Brachus Rex, so we presented that to the gargoyle. He let us bypass the maze. The maze had actually been constructed by those talking heads that were by the exploding flowers. Let's pull Maria out here too. Interesting. Ooh. Range, perseverance, dodging, Sindafin. But, oh, right, before that, we, cleared the trials of Trompdoy and managed to get to a storage vault Brachus Rex had for some of the soul jars. Not the same place where we found Withermore's soul jar and all the false soul jars. But let's see, FN, let's equip that. Oh, hell yeah. From there, we found 5 soul jars. One of them for Gratiana, the priestess of Amadia that was praying at the sanctuary. She demanded that we get it back, but we did learn something of our history. I had a very tense exchange with her, because in her past she had been, well, I guess if Brachus Rex is Jeffrey Epstein, she would have been Ghislaine Maxwell. Let's put it that way. Yeah, she had been his right hand, and she had been, also his lover, but also the one that was dragging other characters into Brachus Rex's scheme and cursing them all to become undead necromancer soldiers for Brachus Rex to use at his disposal. She regrets doing all of that, and she found peace worshipping Amadia, but I'm not playing GGobbie as the most forgiving. I thought, you know, for the drama, I would get a little heated with her about it. But yeah, she told us where to find not just another purging wand, but also where to find the soul jars, one of them being hers. We eventually reluctantly gave her her soul jar, allowing her to reclaim her soul. She's still an undead, but now she doesn't have that out in the world to be destroyed. But we found 4 other soul jars as well, one of them for Sek Zepor, and then 3 others that were of, you know, in the grand scheme of things, fairly little significance. All 4 of these characters had been recruited by Gratiana at some point. Sex Abhor we will meet probably next time. But the other 3 we fought, we broke their soul jars, whatever. I didn't really see any difference breaking one of them early in those 3. Like, it didn't change anything about the conversation. I think they probably just looked at him and were like, oh, well, that happened. As his bones crumble and he loses all animation. But yeah, then we went in and we well, just now I collected more of the tyrant's armor pieces. There is one more, and I may have to look up where that one is. But when all said and done, when I have the full tyrant set, it will no longer be cursed if it's equipped. That one grants the purge spell. So I'll probably throw all of this on the Red Prince because he's the strength-based character. If I were to equip any of this now, each piece causes a pretty serious debuff, and I don't really feel like subjecting myself to that right now. Yeah. Copper ring. But then we also met Sex Abhor, but we did not smash his soul jar yet. So he sent some pirates, or some of his crew, rather, to kill us. Now, Sex Abhor has the armor that is supposed to enchant anyone that draws near. I think that's the Tyrant set, and then 2 other armor sets are... Oh, and also the Spore set. There's like 4 or 5 of them that were added after launch, as I understand it. Basically just legendary armor sets that they've scattered throughout the game. Extra side quests, extra XP, and some nice stuff. And if I understood correctly, when they more recently updated this game and ported it to newer consoles, such as the PlayStation 5 and whatever Xbox is calling their new thing, they added a way to upgrade all of those sets to top tier at the end of the game. I know the Vulture set in particular is a very good set, but you can't actually... Or it caps out at level 13. It's pretty useful up until like level 16. I would... Oh, I forgot that was there. It's pretty useful until like level 16. But... yeah. It's, I won't get that until Act 2. So you only, like, really get to use it for a little bit. Maybe throughout Act 3. Anyway, that's for another time. In any case, I, also learned mention of the Blood Rose. Which there's a quest relating to that as well. Yeah, not a whole lot of story at this point in the game. I can initiate the battle. I should probably get some XP first, but I can initiate the battle to claim the Lady Vengeance and get off the island, but I figure it would be best to go into that as strong as possible with as much cool gear as possible. So we're gonna stay in Act 1 a little bit longer, maybe 1 or 2 sessions more, But getting into Act 2, Act 2 is a big act. It has, in my opinion, some of the best quest lines. It has a lot of character, a lot of charm, and it feels much more expansive even than this. In any case, that should be it for me today. If you are watching on YouTube, feel free to join me next time, 5 p.m. Central Time. Tomorrow or rather Wednesday and Thursday, I will be playing Bravely Default. On the weekend, I play No Man's Sky at noon Central Time, but then on Monday, Tuesday, I come back to this. So on Monday, 5 p.m. Central Time, I will be returning to Divinity Original Sin 2. As always, comment, like, subscribe, follow, all of that good stuff. I will see you all next time. Thursday, I may be a little bit late because work has a mandatory meeting. And it's very far away, and it goes kind of late. So, yeah. And then Friday I have D&D, so I won't be playing. Anyway, look forward to seeing you there. Look forward to tomorrow. I will be right away, probably. Although maybe I can wait for a little bit of the audience to come in. But tomorrow I should be ready to take on the Fire Crystal boss. I did make some attempts last week at that. It didn't go very well, and everyone was watching the Artemis 2 landing anyway. So I'm just like, I'm not even gonna upload that VOD. Nothing really happened, so I'm just gonna leave that. But I'll be going into the Fire Crystal boss with a few attempts under my belt, but also I went back and did some level grinding and also made some adjustments to my special moves, so I should be hitting it really hard. It's a fun fight. I think it really showcases the Brave and Default mechanic of Bravely Default, where you are stockpiling turns and defending, but then unloading when the time is right. I feel like that fight in particular is going to really bring out the best of that. Anyway, again, like, subscribe, follow, comment. I will hopefully see you tomorrow. Have a good night. GGobbie out.